We are gonna be setting all these fish traps today at my dock in hopes of catching some really cool fish for the brand new backyard saltwater native pond. We have 5 different fish traps here, all different shapes, sizes, colors. We got the big, giant crab trap. This one I haven't dropped on this channel yet, but it is massive. This guy can catch some serious, cool looking crabs. We got the kind of umbrella looking trap, the green one here. This one's decent. This one can catch some seriously big fish. This one caught my biggest sand perch, and I freaking hope we catch another giant sand perch. We have the OG trap. This one's just a good all around trap for any size of fish or crab. We got this one much smaller, hopefully catch some little baby sand perch with it. And then we have another kind of medium-sized one for some, medium-sized fish. Now we haven't done one of these videos in quite some time for the channel, but since we set up that native pond, I think it's a perfect time to do it because we can catch some cool fish to actually put in there. So this is our arsenal right now, big to small. I mean, look at the size of that trap. That is a monster. We are gonna be baiting these guys up and setting them for 24 hours minimum. Now in the past, we have caught some seriously cool stuff in this trap. So like I mentioned before, that giant sand perch, that's just a regular bait fish around here, but I've never seen one that big. That's hilarious. That is a really cool catch. We also caught some more colorful looking stuff, some bigger fish, some bigger crabs. We've caught some really cool stuff in the past when doing these videos. And I just think now that we have the native pond, it's a great time to set these traps. And that's exactly what we're doing today. And we're using the best bait in the world. There is a ton of bait options out there, glass minnows, squid, all that kind of good stuff. But today we're using the best bait, which is sardines. Sardines are the best bait. It's the most well-rounded bait. It holds together nice. The fish seem to love it. And it's great for doing these kinds of videos. So we are doing sardines today in every single trap. Before, we've tested different baits in different traps, but today we're gonna just do straight up sardines in every single trap because it's the best one. So I'm cutting these guys into little cubes to fit in the fish traps. You don't want it too big, but then the crab trap is gonna have some whole sardines in there. So smaller fish traps are gonna have nice diced pieces of dean, and the bigger crab trap is gonna have whole deans. That is the plan for today. We are gonna be baiting up the crab trap first. This is the first one we're gonna throw because a lot of the sardines are frozen solid. So we got ones I can't cut quite yet. So we're just gonna toss these guys in just like this. It's such an easy trap to set, and we're just gonna pack as many sardines as possible around here. Now I haven't had too much luck with the crab trap just yet this year. I don't know why. Last year, the crabs, every time I would set one, I would catch like 4 or 5 crabs. This year, maybe 1 if we're lucky, and we haven't caught any of those cool ones that we caught in the past before with the really round shells. Those are really cool. That would be awesome to catch. So just easy as that. We got our crab trap completely set. Now let's drop this sucker. Now we are going right off the edge of the boat with this sucker. This is where we always throw the crab traps, kind of more deep because I don't know why. I have more luck getting crabs a little bit more out deep. So we're throwing this guy right off the boat. Tie her up good, make sure she doesn't fly away, lock her in place. That's all you gotta do, as simple as that. Crab trap set. Now, as we're setting these crab traps, actually as I was just getting my bait for this traps, I ran into a fellow fish guy. So if you're watching this, Derek, shout out to Derek. Little fish guy came all the way from Wisconsin to Florida to catch some fish and enjoy the beautiful Florida weather. It's so great running into you guys. Nothing makes me more happy than seeing fish guys out in the wild. So shout out to Derek, shout out to all you fish guys. If you ever see me, say what's up. The fish guy community is strong and growing every day, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. Now we're gonna bait these 2 traps, like I said before, with chunks of sardines, not whole ones, just a couple chunks, and you don't need too much bait. You don't want too much bait in here, just a couple nice juicy chunks, and that's it. That's all you need. You don't want to overdo it. So this one's done. Now the little darker one, the little black one here, we're gonna set. This one can catch some seriously, some tiny guys, some little damsels, whatever we want to stock the pond with, this can catch. So we got 2 traps set. We're gonna put these guys on the far side of the dock. This one's always super easy peasy. We like putting them right by the ladder here, kind of suspended in the water, not all the way down to the bottom. So actually we're gonna put him a little bit deeper today. I'm putting this guy, there's 1 trap set. And now we got this guy right here. I'm gonna set him actually all the way at the edge by the fence over there. I have never set one over there, but I always see these little damsels or blennies swimming around over there. So we're gonna target those guys with this trap. Just like that, easy peasy. We got both traps over here completely set. We got 2 more to go. Now we're going with the green traps, the green machines. Who do you think's gonna win, the green traps or the black traps? Which one do you think's gonna catch more fish? I don't know if color makes any difference. I don't think it does at all, but the green machine team is here and ready. So same thing as last time, just a couple chunks in each, not too much, not too little. Gotta be hit a perfect amount. That's it, just a couple pieces. You don't need too much. So right there, and then this guy always catches either big perch perch or catfish. Honestly, this is a catfish magnet, and I don't know why. I don't know why the catfish always like going into this trap. So we're gonna be a little bit skeptical. Get a couple more chunks in there. We're gonna be keeping our eyes peeled for the catfish because I don't know why they love this trap. Now these two, like always, we gotta set some on this side of the dock, on the other side. So right underneath the jet ski dock always works for me. Don't know what it is, it always works for me. So we're gonna set these guys right underneath this dock and hopefully we'll get some banging fish. There's one, and now the umbrella trap. All right, all traps are fully set and ready to go. Now, all we gotta do is wait 24 hours and pull these guys. It's either it's a hit or miss, honestly. Sometimes they are flooded with fish, sometimes there's none. The canal is a little bit more brown recently. I don't know why. A lot of rainwater, I guess. They're opening the spillways, opening the gates. Water's definitely a little bit more brown, but hey, who knows? We could still absolutely slay. So all we gotta do is wait 24 hours. Now, as for the saltwater native pond, it's doing fantastic. We got the fish all swimming around here. Last video, we caught a bunch of glass minnows, some stuff at night, including spotting that big resident snook who always hangs out at my dock. He comes here every single night. Maybe we'll do a video catching him. If you guys want to see that, drop a like on this video. If you guys think I should catch Fred, the native snook resident who chills at my dock every single night. But the fish are doing great in here. As you can see, this is pretty much an extension of the canal. This is like the water's a little bit darker today, as is the canal, but as you can see, the fish are doing great in here. They're swimming around like crazy. All the fish are doing fantastic. That is what we want to see. That is what we definitely want to see. So the glass minnow population is strong. Hopefully we can get some more in here. We can get some breeders in there and start growing that glass minnow population. But we definitely want to add some cool fish with these fish traps today. So I will see you guys in 24 hours and hopefully we'll catch some cool fish for the backyard pond. We are back 24 hours later. The dogs are so excited to see me pull the fish trap. I mean, look at this guy. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna catch you a nice fish. Horse loves to see the fish I catch. So let's get you some fish. All right, we're gonna start with all the way to the left, go all the way to the right. That's where we're gonna do it. So the furthest left one, this was the one where I'm thinking some small fish are gonna be in here. That's what we want. So let's pull her up. All right, only one fish in this? Okay, I mean, I was expecting more out of this black trap. I'm not gonna lie. A singular fish, but it's an unidentified species currently. Here comes Forrest, look at him. He's ready to see what I got. It's like, what do you got in there? What do you got in here? We're just gonna dump in the bucket. Oh my God, the fish traps. The one thing bad about doing these videos is the fish traps smell so bad when you take them out of the water. I mean, all these fish guts, stinky, quite stinky. All right, let's identify species number one and get him in the pond because do I know what this is? Hopefully it's a sand perch. I've always wanted some sand perch in the pond. We still have yet to get one. We need a sand perch. Now this fish right here, I don't know what this is. I may have to call Jack to identify this species. Is this a little baby jack? This might be a little baby jack or something. I don't know, I can't identify the species. I do see some spots on him. Could possibly be some form of jack, okay? That would be sick. If it is, I don't know. I don't know the exact species. This might be a baby jack. What do you think that is, Forrest? Okay, he thinks it's a baby jack. I don't know though. Let's check the mouth. Could be a sand perch. Definitely not a sand perch, but no. I don't know, unidentified. Unidentified baby fish, but I'll take it. He has got some decently yellow fins here, so he's clear on the body, a nice and white fish, and then he's got some yellow fins. So if anyone knows exact species, let me know down in the comments, but he's a tiny guy, definitely worth keeping in the pond. Let's go put him in. What is he doing? This dog is so interested in the fish. If he was a human, he would be a fish guy YouTuber, 1000%. The backyard pond does need some more fish, so let's go ahead and get this guy in. Let's see where he's gonna swim to. There he goes, there he goes. I think a baby jack in the pond. Baby jack could be in the pond. He may be hunting those glass minnows. He's a tiny guy. He is a tiny dude, and you know, we don't have many fish in the pond yet, so we're slowly adding, and I am A-okay with this little guy being in here. So let's see what else is in the other traps. First fish, unidentified. I'm not 100% certain. We are gonna have to call Jack later in this video to identify the species, but we got a little baby. I'm guessing it's some sort of jack in the pond. Let's pull that next fish trap. All right, this one I tied like a crazy man, so it may take me a second to get this one out, but this is, you know, we're going left to right here, and this is the second furthest left. I did tie this like a psycho. This might be a second here. I may have to cut this. I don't know what I was thinking when I tied this. This is quite the knot. We're going to cut this. I don't have any nails. I just cut my nails. Is that bad? Yes. It's coming. We're making some leeway. We're definitely making leeway here. Are we? I have no idea, actually. What are you doing? Look at this dog. He's freaking out of control. You are not a fish YouTuber, bro. You're a dog. He's so obsessed. He's so obsessed with the fish. It's crazy. Dude, I can't get this out. Got it. Got it. What do we got in here? Let's see what we got in here. Ah, just hit my knee. I think I'm out of commission. Oh my God. That hurts so bad. No, I'm in serious pain right now. It hurts so bad, dude. Let's pull this fish trap. Oh my gosh, drop a like for my pain. That's 10 out of 10 pain. I think I might have shattered my kneecap. Let's pull it. What do we got? We got fish? Oh, we got 2 fish. We got 2 fish. Look at this zipper. This zipper barely working. I need to get a new fish trap. This thing might be retired. We still got 2 fish. Okay, a Sergeant Major classic fish. Look at this one, a little bit more dull, but maybe he'll brighten up in the pond. He's got some nice purple scales on there, purple and yellow, you can see. You know, people hate on the SMs, but for an aquarium fish, it's not bad. So we have a Sergeant Major for trap number 2 and another classic around here. This is, I know it may look like a sand perch. This is a spot. As you can see that big black spot on the back tail. These are locals here all over the dock. These 2, catch them anytime. So the fish trap works wonders with these guys. We got a spot and an SM. Honestly, 2 very native, great additions to the pond. Let's get these guys in and pull that crab trap because that's next. All right, let's get, oh, look at the Sergeant Major. He's brightened up in color already. Look at that. We took him out. You can clearly see his lines now. You can see he's still got those purple scales and he's lightened up in between those lines. So let's get this guy in the pond. Our biggest fish yet. Get in there, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. Now all the bigger fish, the grunts and stuff, all hide in the rock cave here. The blennies are all in a good spot. The Sergeant Majors, the grunts, they're all hiding. I don't know if I can get them on the GoPro. I'm gonna try, but in there somewhere are the blennies and the grunts because I see them and I've actually been throwing some shrimp in here and they do come out to eat. So maybe we'll do that in another video. We'll feed these guys, but there's our Sergeant Major. Now let's get our spot in the pond. This is our spot, another classic native to brighten up the pond a bit. Here you go, buddy. They're all gonna, once they learn that I am friends, not food, they will come out and be swimming around. But all of them go directly to the rock structure, which I don't even know if, let's see if I can get them from the back here. There's the spot, or the Sergeant Major. Trying to get some nice shots of the fish we're putting in. Yeah, there's our spot. Just cruising around the rock structure, going in and out of the caves. And our Sergeant Major should be in there somewhere. They're probably gonna hide until they know that I feed them shrimp. So once we feed them shrimp, they'll be swimming out and about. Let's pull that crab trap. Now we're gonna pull the crab trap. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna keep anything in this because the crabs are gonna be, if I have a crab in here, they're gonna be massive. So they will probably eat every single fish in there and we will just have a crab pond, which we don't want. We want a fish pond, not a crab pond. So let's pull this thing up, see if we got anything inside of here. Honestly, the crabs have been light. Oh, we got crabs and a catfish. Crabs and a catfish, what did I say? The catfish love everything, guys. We always catch catfish when we do these trap videos. Let's go, and we do have a stone crab. You can believe it, we have a stone crab. Forrest is gonna have to go inside for this one because if he gets, that crab might pinch him in the nose and he is done. So let's get Forrest inside first. Let's unleash the beasts here. I am worried about this crab because he is gonna be pissed. That's a stone crab. This is a stone crab, and if I get pinched by him, man, it's gonna hurt bad. Look at him, he's already ready, and you guys don't understand. A crab of that size, so strong, so strong. Let's get them out on free land here. And that catfish, they're out. There we go. Now the catfish, on the other hand, is venomous actually. This spine right here on the top, see how his you can't really tell, but his top fin here and his sides are barbed and they hurt so bad. They're actually venomous. It's like getting stung by a lionfish pretty much with these barbs. So you do not want to touch these guys. If I caught a microscopic tiny catfish like this big, I probably would keep him, but this guy's too big for the pond. He's gonna eat every fish and we don't want him in there anyways. Small catfish I would take, but this guy, he's gonna go back in the water. He is going back home. Hasta la pasta. Thanks, sir. Thanks for swimming in my fish trap. You were not our target species. So, say goodbye. Whee! Now this guy, on the other hand, would be super cool to keep, but it being a big crab, once again, also would eat everything in the pond, and it's a stone crab, so you can't even keep these guys. You can only take a claw if they're the same size. I don't know if it's exactly a stone crab. It looks like one to me because they're everywhere, but if I grab him here by these claws, he shouldn't be able to pinch me. Look at that guy. That's a nice one. This is a small guy. This is a small guy, so I don't even think he would be harvestable. Even the claw would be harvestable. He's pretty small. But these claws, if you've ever had stone crabs, they are delicious. It's one of my favorite meals is a nice stone crab dinner. And these guys are awesome. They're cool. This guy's definitely too small, so we're gonna go ahead and let him back. But what a beast. I love catching crabs because you can catch these guys, you can catch the blue crabs, you can catch those weird ones with those weird shells, catch a bunch of stuff with these crab traps. So very, very cool to see, but not big enough. So let's let this guy go too. He stinks too. He stinks because he's been eating all the sardines I put in there. He's been eating them, so he smells so bad. Let's let this guy go back. Ready? Later, skater, all the way down to the bottom. He'll find a nice little cave underneath, right under the jet ski dock. Let's go, that's cool. That's a cool catch, but still usually, I don't know if you guys remember, a couple of years ago when I was doing these videos, we'd catch, 3, 4, 5 crabs in one trap. And this crab is big. So I don't know why. The crabs have been kind of thin. But anyways, let's get on to our next fish trap. Now this trap right here actually broke off last night. And when I came out and checked it out, it was just in a weird spot and it actually broke off. So I went in and got it. So no fish were in that. So this one has been retired unless I tie a bigger thing. I tried to maneuver it around something and it just didn't work out. It just fell off and then I just wanted to take it out. So I left it out. I didn't want it to drift away. If it's not tied to something, I won't leave it in there. So it wasn't tied very well and it came off. So we're not gonna use this trap. This trap is retired, but we just have the other green trap that we're gonna pull up now. So this one is usually a really good one. We shall see. I already see fish inside of it, so it's a guaranteed fish. And this has the most amount of fish for sure. They love this trap. All right, let's do it. Okay, what in the world is that? We do have some great fish in here, actually perfect for the pond, but what is that? Hold on, I've never seen this before. That, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. How do I get these guys out?
Oh, it's inking.
Oh my God, is that a squid? Is that a squid? What the heck is that? Guys, what the heck is that? I actually have no idea guys, what the heck is that? Can I touch that? I'm not gonna touch it. Look at these freaking fish we got. We got good ones. I need a net. We caught actually good ones for the pond. We're gonna put these guys in the bucket. Guys, what is that? I gotta get Brooke. What is that, dude? 3 awesome fish. But we're not worried about the fish right now. What the heck is that? I gotta get Brooke. I gotta get Brooke. What is that thing, dude? Guys, I'm showing Brooke because I have no idea what I'm doing and what this is. But it inked. Look at it. It inked. Does anyone know what this is?
I think it's a cuttlefish.
Is this a giant cuttlefish? That's a cuttlefish? Let me get him in a bucket of water. Let me get him in a bucket of water. Let me get him fresh bucket. That's a cuttlefish? No, it's not. No, it's not. Are you serious? Dude, that is the craziest thing I've ever caught in my life. That's the craziest thing I've ever caught in my life. Like actually, I've never caught anything like that. Is that a freaking cuttlefish, bro? Atlantic cuttlefish, right? I don't want to hurt him. What the frick is that thing, dude? No, it's not. Dude, what is that thing? What is that? It's inking. What the frick is that thing, dude? That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. What the hell is that? It's some sort of squid or something. Guys, this is actually freaking nuts. What? The bucket is pink. The bucket is pink.
It's called a sea hare.
A sea hare? It's called a sea hare, Brooke says.
It's a sea slug.
It's a sea slug?
I knew it.
Okay, it's a sea slug, so it's not a cuttlefish. They sting? Okay, I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. We're gonna let this guy go. That thing is freaking weird. I don't want him. That's the creepiest thing I've ever caught. Is that not the strangest thing you've ever seen in your life?
Yeah, it's like, it looks like a devil.
What the heck is that, guys? Okay, so what was it called again, Brooke?
A sea hare.
A sea hare. That is a sea hare. And Brooke says they sting. Definitely looks like a sea slug. That's the first thing that cameraman Hack said, is that that's a sea slug. But then Brooke said cuttlefish because he looked kind of weird with both of his, oh look, there it is, sea hare. Wow, that is a first. This is a absolute first. That is freaking crazy, bro. Get a video of him swimming.
He turned the whole water pink.
He turned the whole water pink. I'm gonna get a different bucket for him. Let's quickly put these fish in and then we're gonna come back to him and release him. We'll show you him released. So let's quickly get these guys in. I wasn't even excited about the fish because this thing is so freaking weird. Like, what the hell is that? I'm shocked. But yet we did catch some banger fish. So first things first, we got a couple grunts in here that we're gonna put in. It's always good to add grunts. You guys know these are classics. So nice little grunt. I think we caught one of these guys before, except this guy doesn't have any stripes. So this is not a blue line. It's actually fax. So caught a blue line last time. He'll go in and join his grunt buddies. We got this is the one I was talking about last video. This is a much yellower grunt. So these are the ones that are really cool. Much yellower grunt there. Look at that, so sick. We have a whole family of grunts. Look at them all swimming around. Let's go! Whole family of grunts and glass minnows. That's sweet. The pond's coming along, ladies and gents. The pond is coming along. Now this guy is gonna be our first wrasse for the pond. This is I don't know if it's a wrasse. I think people call them the slippery, you know what fish. So we've caught a million of these guys before, had them in our ponds, really colorful and just, it's like a rainbow. It's literally like a rainbow. Look at that fish. That is a straight up rainbow. Absolutely beautiful color and everything. He's got pink, lime green, some white, some blue on those scales. Let's get him in the pond as well. Now these guys like to bury in the sand, so I wonder if he's gonna go bury right into the sand and hide from us. That's what he's gonna do usually. But he looks great in here. That's our biggest fish, I think. He looks great in here. And no, he likes the rock structures. He's liking the rock structures, so that's good. We wanna see him out and about. We'll feed him a bunch of shrimp and he'll be really cool in the pond. So that is cool, but you know what's cooler is this freaking slug that we caught. But even though I like that wrasse is dope. That's a nice wrasse. I think I injured myself again. Don't know where that came from, but it's a nice little cut on the leg. What a weird fish trap this was. Absolutely insane. Actually, I'm gonna get that bucket. All right, I'm gonna get him in a fresh bucket so we can see him swim around again because he stained his water with ink. which is just wild. I mean, look how purple that is on the dock. It's straight up purple. And we're gonna release him now because we are not keeping this guy. I mean, look at that. That is just literally so weird. It looks like a hippopotamus on his head. He's got a hippo head. He's got little like eyes coming out of the top, flying around like a weirdo. I mean, this is the first, guys, so this is really cool. This is an absolute first. I've never seen this before. And this has to be like, no kidding, this has to be the #1 weirdest thing I have ever caught in the history of this entire thing. So this is definitely #1 weirdest. Let's let him go back in the water. All right, let's let this guy go back in the water. The world's strangest thing in the world. I mean, it looks like a bat ray or something. Look at that thing, freaking wild. Let's see if we can see him swim off. Ready? He's so dark, but there he is. Go swim, buddy. How? I've never seen this before. I've never seen that before in my life. Dude, look at how weird that thing is, bro. What? Where do they live? Like on the
They live in seaweed.
On the piling, they live in seaweed.
Shallow waters and seaweed.
That is so weird. He's under the dock now. Look at this thing. What the frick? Like literally, bro. What is that? Very cool. I'm stoked that we caught that for you guys today because that is a first. I did not even know those things existed. Look at him swim away. Sea slugs for the win. I wonder where he resides. There goes the show right there. You literally have no idea what you're gonna catch at the Fish Guy Chris dock. What eats that? Nothing? I don't know. See you, buddy. We'll name him Slug. Now, as we're letting this thing go, I just looked behind me and I just saw like a school of 10 monster jacks, at least 15 pounds, swim around this dock. I got it on the GoPro. It was absolutely freaking epic. They were in a frenzy from everything that I threw into the fish trap back into the water. They just went absolutely nuts on everything. What is going on right now? I mean, this is freaking crazy, this video. I literally was down here and I just see a giant school of jacks just start attacking stuff as we're letting the sea slug go. That was pretty epic. That sea slug is literally perched up on the wall. I guess that's where they live. I guess that's how they live. I don't know. I've never seen one before like that. So weird. So I guess that's where they reside, along the seawall. Pretty freaking cool, man. Pretty cool. Wow. That's a first. You never know what you're gonna catch here. It's the Wild Wild West. Let's dump his pink water out of here because we don't want this toxic water touching us. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That was weird. That was cool, guys. That was sick. Thank you guys so much for watching. All in all, what a weird video. That turned out to be epic. What are the chances? Like, what are the chances? The last fish trap has the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life in it. Genuinely stunned. I just saw, it's like seeing an alien, literally for the first time. So that was an epic video. We caught some cool fish for the native pond. It's coming along nice. Got some grunts, some wrasse, some cool stuff in there. That's gonna be cool to continue to add to and to feed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.